welcome to Coffee and Tequila, even though today it's coffee and whiskey. And this is a pop culture morning show where we just talk and we have nice conversations.
They know what it is, baby. They know what it is.
Well, I mean, I don't know if people who are listening, this is their first time listening to us. And this is our third episode back since taking.
Who freaking knows? It's like, I feel like all the days are running together.
Yeah, we took about a week break for Zachary's birthday and our anniversary.
Yes, and I got my birthday present in today.
Yes.
So that we don't rehash just everything that we've already done. Because you were about to rehash the whole anniversary, the birthday. We did that on Monday, baby. We did that on Monday.
Everybody loves a good rehash.
I did get my birthday present from Alastair today, and so I'm going to be unboxing it as we speak, just so that I can play around with it. It is a Jen Urso hot toy. Super stoked to have this. I'm like so excited. I was so excited when I got it. And it's like a deluxe edition, so it comes with a bunch of cool like accessories and surprises. And
yeah, he's been talking about this one nonstop, so I definitely had to get it for his birthday.
Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars movie. I've never really cared about Star Wars until I was an adult, until maybe like the last couple years.
Until you met me, and then I made you watch all the Star Wars movies, and you got obsessed with it.
And so now I'm super into it. And Rogue One was definitely, I think Rogue One was the first Star Wars movie we ever watched together, and that is my favorite movie. So I love.
Kind of lit the fire than it.
Well, I love Jen Urso. She's much better than what's her name? Rey.
I just don't like
Rey Palpatine.
I just don't like pitting women against women.
I don't like pitting women against women, but I do like Rey. Jen Urso better.
You don't like Rey, but you also want a Rey. I
did buy a Rey, so we have a Rey coming.
Oh,
I fell into peer pressure. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we talked about that one too.
I think we did actually.
And we also have Black Widow coming on Thursday.
We
talked about that one too. So
no. Actually, we didn't. I don't think we talked about getting the Black Widow hot dog. Did we?
I think we did.
Well, it's coming in on Thursday, and our Black Widow review coming out on Friday on Alastair Reviews It. We're going to be unboxing the Black Widow while we discuss the movie. We've watched it twice. We love it. Spoiler alert. And today, so
the Emmy nominations were announced today.
Nominations were announced today, and I have them right here. I'm actually going to record this just in case we need it. So the Emmy nominations are today, and we can only really talk about the ones that we've actually seen
and are excited about it. Enjoy.
Yeah, and if you guys want to follow along with us, just pull it up. It's literally on Emmys.com. They have it straight there, starting with the Outstanding Comedy Series 2021, which Blackish, Cobra Kai, Emily in Paris, Hacks, Pen 15.
Emily in Paris is in there?
Oh. Yeah. Ted Lasso, The Flight Attendant, and The Kaminsky Method. So Emily in Paris, we watched a couple of episodes of that.
We tried.
But what I've heard mostly is that they had a really good marketing. Well, not marketing. What do you call it? The people who go in they vie for the show with people who
marketing
vote these in. Was that marketing?
Marketing,
but marketing more so to people who vote in these kinds of things. Because overall, I don't think it really did receive a lot of good praise.
Well, I mean, it was watched enough that it's going to be a second season. So a lot of people are like pointing out that Lovecraft Country got nominated for a crap ton of Emmys, but HBO just canceled it. It is not getting a second season, at least not on HBO. And so, I mean, here's the thing, y'all. It doesn't matter if the show gets a bunch of Emmys or not. Nobody was watching that show. Not enough people were watching that show. That show, like it could be the shittiest show. I was telling you this in Target. It could be the shittiest show ever. But as long as people are watching it, it's going to get renewed for another season. So people didn't watch Lovecraft Country. We watched a couple episodes of it, and
I think it had hype at the beginning, and then it really lost out on it.
Well, I also feel like I don't know how to. What?
You gotta pop it in.
I'll figure it out. I don't even know what I was about to say. Yeah, it just wasn't our vibe. I always give a show.
It was kind of our vibe, and then it
I
stopped
didn't like it.
vibing.
Yeah.
I was really liking it
I
at
wasn't
first.
vibing with it.
I thought it was pretty interesting.
Well, I usually don't. I always give a show 3 episodes. That's my rules. I'll always give any show 3 episodes. And this one just didn't get me. It had a really strong start, and then I just didn't like the rest of it.
I really liked the concept of it and them pursuing it as to also the black experience, because H.P. Lovecraft, he is one of the I people would consider him one of the greatest like horror / maybe even sci-fi authors, creators in the last couple centuries. But he was also notoriously incredibly racist. And I think it was like a way of like accepting that his works had a place, but also criticizing his works for what they were as well. It was criticizing H.P. Lovecraft and how he built, his career, but also really taking from the lore and the stories that he created to do so. And I kind of really liked that twist, especially now that we get into more of a criticizing the creator versus the creation kind of like stuff that we talk about.
Yeah.
But for outstanding comedy series, so the only ones I haven't watched, I don't think you have either, are Cobra Kai and the Kaminsky Method. I want to watch the Kaminsky Method. I have no interest in Cobra Kai. I've watched the first season of Blackish. I really liked it. I want to continue watching it, but
They've got a crap ton of ish shows. They got it started Blackish, right? It was Blackish, Mixed-ish, Grown-ish. Like they got a bunch of ish shows.
Well, and they've all been pretty successful. And
I think they're funny shows.
They
I understand
funny.
that people are like kind of annoyed with with the ish method, I guess, but I think they're pretty
I
funny.
haven't seen anybody with it.
Every time they announce one, I see people getting a little bit like, people just make jokes, I guess. So
Yeah. Well, and then we've watched half of Hacks so far. We've enjoyed it. And
I do like Hex.
Pen 15, we've watched a couple episodes.
I do like Pen 15. Did that get nominated too? See, he's gone through this list, and I haven't really gone through it.
Well, it's right in front of you.
I think what I find about these sorts of things is these things keep coming out, man. So award shows have kind of lost their magic for me. Almost. Like at least the bigger ones have. Shit. But I don't know. There's just something like the magic just kind of returns whenever, like, announcements like this get like made, like the nominations get made, and like it's cool. It's cool. I watched Kaylee Cuoco, who got nominated for The Flight Attendant. I watched her kind of reacting to her nomination on
I know, it was so great.
Instagram, and it just fills me with joy. Like I get excited for these people, and it's like it has nothing to do with me. It doesn't affect my life at all. But it's just nice, It's all something. It's something we can all aspire to, right?
Well, yeah, and then well, it's also like I think one big reason why awards haven't vibed with viewers so much is that I don't think they necessarily represent viewers in a large part, and I think that sometimes it's because of the voters for these categories
Are so out of touch with everything anyway, and most of the times they haven't even seen any of these or haven't seen most of them.
But yeah, and then we have Pen 15, which I know we watched a couple episodes of. It seemed really funny, but we didn't continue with that one. We're probably going to go back at some point. Ted Lasso, I watched the first episode. I liked it. People seem to really like it, so I really want to go back on it. But the ones that we've really liked and watched are Hacks and The Flight Attendant, and I'm kind of hoping that The Flight Attendant gets a nod for outstanding comedy series.
I don't know what other shows are like nominated though. I know that the woman who plays Serena Joy is like. Oh, are we just on this right now?
Yes.
Can we just like talk about it in general?
I mean, general as we go through the categories.
Okay. Flight Attendant. Then there we go. I'll go with Flight Attendant for this one.
Yeah, I like Flight Attendant. I think we both really enjoyed it. Outstanding lead actor in a comedy series.
She's got binoculars.
Anthony Anderson, Kenan Thompson, William H. Macy, Jason Sudeikis and Michael Douglas.
For what?
It doesn't say. I have to say, Emmys. This is kind of disappointing.
Just read categories if you don't know what the hell these categories
I
are.
know. I think they should
Alastair,
have
this was your topic. You ain't prepared.
It's not my topic.
I didn't bring this
It's
up.
the topic of the world, Zachary. Sorry about it. I'm gonna go to.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
He gets really pissed when I say sorry about it.
Okay. Anyways. Okay. Better. Okay. Better. This one. I like this list better.
Okay.
It's entertainment. Okay. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So we're gonna go from drama right now. It's outstanding drama series. Okay. So for outstanding drama series, The Boys, Bridgerton, The Crown, The Mandalorian, Lovecraft Country, which we just talked about, Pose, The Handmaid's Tale, and This Is Us. All got nominated.
Handmaid's Tale. I always go for The Handmaid's Tale.
I think the only ones that... Which superhero character are you, Quiz? That just popped up. Anyways, I think the only ones that I can actually say anything about are The Handmaid's Tale, The Mandalorian, Lovecraft Country, and The Boys. And I want to continue watching the Pose. I watched the first season and then I stopped because
that is one I want to finish.
Because I want you to watch it with me because I think that you would really like it.
I've seen one episode.
And I think that you'd really like it, but I also know you're a mood watcher, so we need to continue with that one. But honestly, I guess The Handmaid's Tale or The Mandalorian, I think, has the nod from me. But I wouldn't be really upset if it went to anybody else with this category. We already talked about outstanding comedy series, outstanding lead actor in a drama series.
Lead actor? It's not actress, right?
Actor.
Okay.
Regine Page in Bridgerton, Sterling K. Brown in This Is Us, Billy Porter in Pose, Jonathan Majors in Lovecraft Country, Matthew Rhys and Perry Mason, and Josh O'Connor in The Crown.
I really like the guy in Lovecraft Country,
Jonathan
but
Majors.
I also really like Billy Porter.
Well, I also like Billy Porter, but I
haven't seen that performance.
Yeah, I haven't seen his performance, and we've seen Jonathan Majors,
Okay.
and I thought he did really good, honestly.
Yeah.
And this one, and I think he's
Is that
actually
what- is that
supposed
where
to be
we're
coming
going
to
with them?
MCU. Yes.
Okay.
And then outstanding lead actress in a drama, we have Emma Corrin from The Crown, Olivia Colman from The Crown, Uzo Aduba in Treatment, Elizabeth Moss in The Handmaid's Tale, Journey Smollett in Lovecraft Country, and MJ Rodriguez in Pose.
I also really like Journey Smollett. Let me tell you, just because I didn't vibe with Lovecraft Country, I liked the performances in it a lot. So I'd probably go with Journey.
I think for me, between her and Elizabeth Moss, but I think Elizabeth Moss has gotten the nod a lot for this one.
I feel like she's had her recognition for Handmaid's Tale.
Yes. Outstanding supporting actor in a drama series, Michael K. Williams for Lovecraft Country, Bradley Whitford for The Handmaid's Tale, Max Minghella for The Handmaid's Tale, O.T. Fagbenle for The Handmaid's Tale. Damn, they're really taking this one.
I think I'm going to go with him, though.
John Lithgow for Perry Mason, Tobias Menzies for The Crown, Gianno Esposito for The Mandalorian, and Chris Sullivan for This Is Us.
Okay. What was his name?
O.T. Fagbenle.
Is that really how? I hate pronouncing his last name because I feel like I'm butchering it. Yes, OT. I feel like this season of The Handmaid's Tale was his season to shine.
Yeah,
they finally gave him like the meatiest role or the meatiest like storyline
that he's had since the start.
Since it started. So
because honestly, I didn't really like him very much.
I did.
Start.
I did, but I just we didn't see enough
now
of him.
A lot.
So we'll go with him.
Outstanding supporting actress in a drama series, Gillian Anderson for The Crown, Helen Bonham Carter for The Crown, Emerald Fennell for The Crown, Anne Dowd for The Handmaid's Tale. She always does good. Yvonne Strahovski for The Handmaid's Tale. She's Serena Joy. Similia Wiley for The Handmaid's Tale, Madeleine Brewer for The Handmaid's Tale, and Jen Ellis for Lovecraft Country.
I love Anne Dowd. I don't think her performance was all that. She didn't have a meaty storyline in this one, so maybe not her. I don't think Serena Joy had a meaty storyline.
I don't know. I think this one's like up to it. You know, I don't know if
we'll go with Helena Bonham Carter.
If Yvonne Strahovski has been nominated before, and I think or Anne Dowd. So I think that would make a difference in my assessment. Outstanding lead actor in a comedy series, Jason Sudeikis in Ted Lasso. He's gotten a lot of attention for that one. Anthony Anderson in Blackish. Michael Douglas in The Kaminsky Method. William H. Macy in Shameless. And Kenan Thompson in Kenan.
Kenan Thompson. I'm going to go with Kenan Thompson. I want Kenan Thompson to do so much better than people need to be casting Kenan Thompson. He's got the chops.
Well, chops.
Okay. Next.
Outstanding lead actress in a comedy series. Heidi Bryant from Shrill. Jean Smart from Hacks. A.D. Bryant from Shrill.
Okay.
Jean Smart from Hacks. Allison Janney from Mom. Kaylee Cuoco from The Flight Attendant. And Tracy Ellis Ross from Blackish.
Please vote for Penny.
I have to say Kaylee Cuoco. I loved Allison Janney. I loved Jean Smart. Sorry.
Yeah.
I loved Jean Smart in Mayor of Easttown. I thought she was amazing. I hope she does get nominated for that.
For Hex,
I think that one's for the next year.
You do have a bigger appreciation for Hex now that we've watched about Joan Rivers, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like she's clearly based off Joan Rivers and Hex. She's not as ballsy as Joan Rivers was, but I can see the parallels there, and I really like her in Hex. However, Penny, no last name, in The Flight Attendant. We're going to go with Kaylee Cuoco.
Yeah, so
The Flight Attendant.
I want Kaylee Cuoco to get this. I wouldn't be mad if Jean Smart got it, but I want Kaylee Cuoco to get it.
Yeah.
Because
I want to see her reaction to winning.
But I think Jean Smart might actually get it. I think she'll get it, but I want Kaylee Cuoco to get it. Outstanding supporting actor in a comedy series. Bowen Yang for Saturday Night Live. Kenan Thompson for Saturday Night Live. Brett Goldstein for Ted Lasso, Brendan Hunt for Ted Lasso, Nick Mohammed for Ted Lasso, Jeremy Swift for Ted Lasso, Carl Racer for The Kaminsky Method, and Carl Claire Hopkins for Hacks. So I don't think we have much to say on this one.
I don't have much to say, I haven't liked Saturday Night Live all that much lately.
Except for Murder Durder.
Murder Durder.
That was great. And outstanding supporting actors in a comedy series. So a lot of these are Saturday Night Live, Kate McKinnon, Cecily Strong, A.D. Bryant, and then you have Rosie Perez for
The Flight Attendant. You remember who she is, right?
She
was the flight attendant. She was the friend flight attendant.
I loved her.
She's been in a bunch of other stuff. One of my favorite roles, and it's very, very smaller. It's a much smaller part that she's been in, but this was the first role I ever saw her in, was Riding in Cars with Boys, and she was
in that one. Yeah. She's my pick for this one. Outstanding limited series, Mayor of Easttown. Oh, was that the only thing that Mayor of Easttown was nominated for?
Mike,
Damn.
Mike.
I said, damn.
No, Kate Winslet is in there. Did we skip over Kate Winslet? Did Kate Winslet get nominated? Hold on, we'll keep going. Okay, so our buddy Mike, he brought this one up to us in our Twitter DMs, and so we said we were going to talk about this one. Outstanding limited series, Mayor of Easttown, I May Destroy You, WandaVision, The Queers,
Queen's Gambit, The Queers Gambit.
The Queen's Gambit.
The Underground Railroad.
Okay. I have not seen I May Destroy You, and I have not seen The Underground Railroad. Oh my gosh, this is hard.
Those are such good ones.
Listen. Okay. I fell in love with all of these shows.
Yes.
Right? I fell in love with all of them.
Especially during the pandemic.
I think the one that I will, maybe a little controversial between us, baby. I'm going to go with The Queen's Gambit. The Queer's Gambit.
The Queer's Gambit.
That one, I
don't even think that's controversial.
That one just made me, I was thinking about that far longer after it ended and after we watched the whole thing than the other two.
The Queen's Gambit was outstanding. I think it was outstanding.
And WandaVision 2
I think
was too.
WandaVision was
Mayor of
outstanding.
Easttown
I think
was
Mayor of
too.
Easttown. I just think it should be a three-way tie.
Oh, well, I think for outstanding limited series, Queen's Gambit should win. I know when Elizabeth Olsen comes up as a nominated actress, I will probably choose her.
This is really hard. I'm gonna have to go with WandaVision.
Really?
WandaVision.
As a show?
Yes.
Interesting.
Because I think it completely challenged the MCU, Disney
First and
as
foremost,
a whole.
yeah.
And it was a critical look at TV and how TV affects us in our lives and
Yeah.
how it affects us with trauma and coping mechanisms. And I really saw myself in WandaVision.
Oh, did you?
I did, because she copes through
Am I
TV.
real?
No, because she copes with stuff
Yes,
through TV
I
and
understand what
through
you're
these
saying.
things that are comforting to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that.
It was a great exploration
Yeah.
of trauma. I would probably give it to Elizabeth Olsen more than I would give it to the show as a whole, though. So I am going to go with Queen's Gambit.
Which was great. I mean, if you want to say, so I think WandaVision did hurt slightly because of the pandemic, and I think it was most hurt.
You think?
of these
WandaVision
shows.
was like insanely talked about, dude. It
No,
hurt
no,
because of the pandemic.
I'm just saying the finale for most people it hurt it the most.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
finale was lackluster, and I think that it was just because there was some stuff cut out. But so looking at this, limited series. It already says limited series. I was gonna say, you notice a lot of these are like one-off seasons intended to be one-offs, but it's a
limited
series.
series.
So we'll
Yeah.
just go. Queer's Gambit.
But I've never heard of I May Destroy You. If you guys
I've
have,
heard of it. I just have not seen it.
if you guys have seen it and you think it's worth our time, please let us know. And we've been intending to watch the Underground Railroad since it came out, and
Yes.
we just haven't done that.
But we have a lot of shows on our backlog, so we're going through all
I
of them
know.
as much as possible.
For outstanding television movie, we have Uncle Frank, Sylvie's Love, Oslo, Robin Roberts Presents Mahalia, and Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square.
What is that? Outstanding television movie? I don't know.
Uncle Frank.
Where's Uncle Frank?
Uncle Frank.
Oh, Uncle Frank. Oh, of course. Yes, we'll go with that one. That one's a television movie? Is that considered television? It's
Well,
Amazon.
I think it was supposed to come out traditional, but since it
Okay,
was bought
Uncle
out.
Frank. We'll go with that.
Outstanding lead actor in a limited series or movie, Paul Bettany in WandaVision, Hugh Grant in The Undoing, Ewan McGregor in Halston, Lin-Manuel Miranda in Hamilton, Leslie Odom Jr. in Hamilton.
Paul Bettany.
I haven't seen Halston.
When I haven't seen The Undoing. We started Halston. Ewan McGregor is just one of those actors, though. That
He's great.
yeah, so I don't know. I don't think I'm going to vote on this one because I haven't seen enough of it.
Yeah, I'm not going to vote on it, but I wouldn't be mad if Paul Bettany or Ewan McGregor got it.
Yeah.
Outstanding leads actress
she is.
in a limited series or movie. Oh, she is there. Kate
Yeah.
Winslet for Mayor of Easttown. Look at you. Michael Coel and I May Destroy You. Anya Taylor.
Michaela.
Michaela.
I should have been the one reading these.
Sorry.
Because I keep hearing you do the names.
I apologize for butchering that. Anya Taylor-Joy in The Queen's Gambit. Elizabeth Olsen in WandaVision, and Cynthia Erivo in Genius Aretha.
Okay. I am going to go with... first off, it is an honor to be nominated. You can always, for the rest of your life, say you are an Emmy-nominated actress. Kate Winslet, you have been recognized up and down. If two other people were not on this list, I would give it to you hands down because you deserve it. It should be a three-way tie here. I am going to go with Elizabeth Olsen for WandaVision.
Well, and I feel like Kate Winslet is very much, honestly, kind of Meryl Streep-ish.
She is. She is. I think
she's
so.
just great. You know?
I think she's...
And it's always hard. I feel like if I was an actor and I was put up against Kate Winslet, I'd be like...
Well, it's like that little girl who always goes to auditions
Yeah.
and she always gets some 55 acting credits at 15 years old. And she's...
Yeah, so like I think it's hard because Kate Winslet's performance, she deserves it.
Yeah.
But I will say Anya Taylor-Joy, I think that this is a career...
It was. She is. Yes. Okay. So I'm sorry
this
to cut you
was.
off.
I think this was so big for her career. I think that she, the Queen's Gambit, just in itself, showed people that she is at the table and she's playing chess.
You think of the Queen's Gambit, and I understand there's other players in there. There's other storylines. You know, she interacts with other people, but you only think of her on your first thought.
Yes.
Your first thought, you were only thinking of her. And I have to say, whoever she has as people that get her these roles and like put her out for these auditions and stuff like that, or if it's her choosing these roles and stuff like that, she is making excellent career decisions. She is going to get to that Kate Winslet level very quickly.
So like it's so hard to like even make these decisions. And I think for this one, for Elizabeth Olsen, I think Elizabeth Olsen really showed people her chops.
Yeah.
You know, like this is the series that really enabled for people to see her character progression and see her acting ability in which she can act different ways. She acted in multiple sitcoms during the show, and she acted in a similar way as actresses
to
in
perfection,
those eras
to
did
perfection,
that.
and she had to do that per like it. She just owned it. She just owned.
She
that
knocked it
show.
out of the park.
She did. It was like an out there concept that most actresses probably could have handled, but would not have tapped into it the way that she did.
Yes. And then for Michaela Coel and I May Destroy You, I haven't seen her performance.
Sorry, but I don't even think with these three up there that you're gonna.
Yeah, I can't say that. And then for Cynthia Erivo, I really like Cynthia Erivo.
I do too.
But I haven't seen her performance on Genius Aretha. Genius Aretha.
Yeah, I still think even if I had, I would still go with Elizabeth Olsen. I think that this was her role. Yep, and it was a Marvel superhero role that was elevated because of the content here.
Yeah, I think it was almost risky.
I don't even see like Loki being the same. I don't see Falcon and Winter Soldier being the same. What other shows are coming out? The other shows that are coming out, we'll have to see how those come out. But like this was so unique, and it totally elevated that character to like. She has such an emotional depth that goes way beyond most superheroes.
It made her everybody's favorite Avenger. I feel like not everybody's, but like
definitely ours.
It definitely elevated her to a different level, and something that I honestly didn't expect Elizabeth Olsen. The thing is, we were all surprised. Not surprised that she could act, but surprised at her ability.
Did you see her? Somebody took a picture of her. She was on a hike with a machete and like some wine.
Are you talking about Lisa
sunglasses? No, it could be Cincinnati. It could be. Let's move on. What do we got?
Okay, outstanding supporting actress in a limited series. We got Jean Smart, Mayor of Easttown; Julianne Nicholson, Mayor of Easttown; Catherine Hahn, WandaVision; Philippa So, Hamilton; Renee Elise Goldsberry, Hamilton; and Moses Ingram, the Queen's Gambit.
Okay, who is Moses? Let me hold on, because if it's
I'm
the girl,
pretty
if
sure
it's the woman I'm thinking of,
is that her best friend? Yeah, I think it might be.
Yeah,
she did really good.
She did really well, but they didn't put her in enough.
Didn't put her enough, but what she was in, she stole the show.
I agree.
Like,
I don't know if I stole the show. I don't think so.
You know what?
No.
I think it's very important for as a supporting actor or actress for you to have huge presence, but also be able to have your huge presence and not overwhelm the lead actor or actress.
I'm gonna go with Jean Smart of Mayor of Easttown, though. I think this was a great role for her too, and I just fell in love with that character.
So I would say Jean Smart, but I wouldn't be upset if Moses Ingram. So I think Jean Smart, she's up here for 2 Emmys. She's basically nominated for 2 Emmys, and if she wins one of them, I think it should be for Mayor of Easttown.
Yeah, Catherine Hahn. We need to see some more of her as actress.
I loved her.
I did too. I did too,
her.
But it wasn't on the same level as like Elizabeth Olsen. What Elizabeth Olsen was doing with her character versus like what Catherine Hahn was doing with her character in Vision. They were two totally different performances.
Yeah.
And
well, I think Catherine Hahn.
They were doing two totally different things, and I wouldn't give Catherine Hahn the win because of that. Personally, just a personal.
But I feel like if you knocked off a couple of these people, I would give her the win because she played a very fun role.
Yeah.
But also she played it in a way where you were watching her, and she would have layers even to her expressions.
Okay.
Like you could interpret it in different ways. So I think props to her. She deserves to be on this list with these women.
Yeah. Like I said, the honor to be nominated.
Yes. Outstanding supporting actor in a limited movie series or movie. Daveed Diggs, Hamilton; Jonathan Groff, Hamilton; Anthony Ramos, Hamilton. Anthony Ramos did do really good. Thomas Brody Sangster in The Queen's Gambit. Evan Peters, Mayor of Easttown. And Papa I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong. Esedu.
You are going to get butchered, man.
Esedu.
Okay.
And I May Destroy You.
I May Destroy You. So...
no big opinions on this one.
I don't have any big opinions because I like Thomas Brody in Queen's Gambit, but like I think it could have been. I don't know. I think somebody else could have played it too.
Well, I think Anthony Ramos did really good in Hamilton.
Just like,
and I think that's all I got for this one.
Yeah.
And well, Jonathan Groff did good.
Is Jonathan Groff the one who is spitting? Is he? He's
Yeah,
looking. I'm
and he's
gonna give it to
looking.
him. I'm gonna give it to
Yeah.
him. I did not realize that he just spits on camera.
just
That's just what he was doing. I thought that was a character choice, and I was all about it. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't give it to him.
Who knows?
Jonathan Groff, answer us. Was it a character choice, or are you just a spitter?
I think it was a character choice.
He said he's just a spitter.
Outstanding guest actor in a drama series: Courtney B. Vance for Lovecraft Country, Trolls Dance for The Crown, Don Cheadle for The Falcon Winter Soldier. He was only in there for like an episode. Timothy Oliphant for The Mandalorian, and Carl Weathers for The Mandalorian. I would say I don't have any opinion on this one. Outstanding guest actress in a drama series: Alexis Bledel, The Handmaid's Tale. She's always amazing. McKenna Grace for The Handmaid's Tale. Claire
That's
Foy.
the one. That's the girl who shows up to every audition and she gets it. McKenna Grace.
Oh, she the
55 acting credits, 15 years old.
Well, I mean, she's on here. Claire Foy for The Crown, Felicia Rashad for This Is Us, and Sophia Okonodo for Ratchet.
So Alexis Bledel, I love Alexis Bledel in The Handmaid's Tale. I would think that it would be last season though that I would give it to her for this. When she first, or maybe the season before, whatever season she like got out of Gilead is the one that I would give it to her.
But she, not to discredit her this time, so I don't have much of a opinion on this one.
Yeah.
The Crown, we haven't been
I don't
watching
think
that.
McKenna Grace. I wouldn't say McKenna Grace, and I thought Claire Foy was not on The Crown anymore.
I know. I was like, maybe they did a flashback
or something like that is what I'm thinking. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Outstanding guest actor in a comedy series: Alec Baldwin, Saturday Night Live.
Are we doing all of these?
These are all.
I don't care about this one.
Okay, I agree. Outstanding guest actress in a comedy series. Okay, we're gonna skip this one. Outstanding variety sketch series. We're also gonna skip this one. Going through competition program. I don't know why Survivor's not on that. Outside host for a reality program. And I think that's it.
Okay. Framing Britney was nominated somewhere here. And some other things were too. And so I'm gonna go with Framing Britney because I cannot think of what other ones were on there.
Yes. Yes.
My custom Britney doll, by the way, also came in the mail on the exact same day as today that this one came in. So it was like just raining in presents today. But I don't have any outfits for my custom one, so we have to.
Captain America. Better not break them.
I won't break him.
Anyways.
So yeah, I'm waiting for my custom outfits that I'm having made too, because I'm having the VMA Slave for You performance outfit, the VMA with Madonna, the Like a Virgin outfit, and then I have the A Dream Within a Dream tour opening outfit being made. And I would like the circus opening jacket outfit, the circus tour opening jacket outfit. I would like that one next. Hint, hint. From Fashion My Dolls on Instagram. Please get it for me.
Stop. No. But keep in mind that these are all for him to wear.
Yes, these are life size. The doll will stay naked.
I would get you some life-size Britney outfits.
Oh my goodness! Now we are going to be giving spoilers for what season is this?
The 7th season of Love Island.
Of Love Island UK.
And
5.
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1. So on Hulu we get these. It used to be that we would get 5 episodes a week.
Yes.
And then so far, there's only been the first 2 episodes released, and then I think the next 2 episodes are being released tomorrow.
No, 1 episode on Wednesday, 1 episode, 1 episode on today, I guess, and 1 episode tomorrow is when they're going to be.
Really?
Yep. The
this
14th
is so
and 15th.
weird, man. This is so
I
okay.
think they're doing it because honestly, Love Island went crazy last year. And people really
He came
liked
back
it.
from deployment, and I had seen the latest season of Love Island with my mom had showed me. And so when he came back, I made him watch it, and we just got addicted and watch all. You will sit and you will watch all 55 episodes of Love Island.
And keep in mind, watch the original Love Island.
UK,
not the US version. I wouldn't even say Love Island UK. I'd just say Love Island because it should
It
be
is
Love
just
Island
Love
US.
Island. So this is the first season without Caroline
Yeah.
Flack. God rest her soul.
I'm surprised they didn't mention her at all.
I was really wondering how they were going to kind of go about that. I know we're a little bit behind. I know we're So we're saying spoilers, but they're like late spoilers, and then we don't even know the real spoilers. So don't spoil anything for us. But like kind of going back,
if you're across the pond,
kind of going back into Caroline Flack. I was hoping they were going to mention her somehow, and then I was hoping because I knew they were going to have a new host, right? I was hoping that the host would be somebody from the past couple seasons of Love Island. I feel like somebody more memorable, who would still be in the public's consciousness,
Like
would have
Maura?
been really good. I don't know about
she
her.
was
I don't know
funny.
about
I
her.
think that she would bring some comedy
But
to
like,
it.
yes, but it would be a whole different host. I think. Caroline Flack really did have like class. You know, she exuded like this era of like bad bitch energy. You know, class.
Well, she'd also been dismissed from the show prior to.
Well, I don't want to get into all of that. I
happening.
think just let's not bully people and push people to those sorts of points in life. And it was a horrible thing that happened to her, and it really did like break my heart when I heard about it.
Which I know that this season so far, the series so far, has been called out for bullying.
Well, yeah,
they,
so I know
they had
that-
to put out a statement.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't gotten to any of that part of the show yet.
Yeah, I've only heard what like the brief things that I've seen on social media, but I've tried not to read too much into it because I don't want anything spoiled. So I guess we'll go back and we'll kind of cover those as we're going through it.
Which I mean,
Yeah.
we enjoy drama in the reality competition shows that we watch. We enjoy it.
Yeah.
But we don't enjoy it to the point where people are like super malicious.
Yeah.
I mean, I forget what season it was of Big Brother where everybody was bullying people. And then we just stopped watching Big Brother, honestly, after that.
I think Big Brother. Oh, so Big Brother and Survivor are kind of the same sort of show. They just have like a different way of going about to get their money, right? And Big Brother, I feel like everybody gets super personal in that game and like really attacks personally and like maliciously. Whereas Survivor, everybody's clearly hungry, exhausted. Like if they get into blowups and arguments, it's like it's fueled by that sort of thing, you know. Whereas everybody in Big Brother, I feel like everybody in Big Brother is just mean, but just been mean the last like few seasons and stuff like that.
Well, mean and like blatantly like sexist and racist.
sexist, racist. Like Big Brother is just a toxic environment to be in. Whereas Survivor,
Everybody
I
seems to
feel
be on a
like gets
playing field.
for the most part.
For the most part.
Yes. There are the stragglers, but like for the most part, it just seems like everybody is just there for that goal. And if anything, you know, happens, it comes as a result of the stressors that they're under.
You can be a non-physical person in Survivor and still make it to the end.
But this is not CBS. So this is not
No,
CBS. Is it?
well, the U.S. version is CBS. I don't know about the.
Well, okay, then
the real one.
I guess we can. I don't know how we're going to be covering this because I don't want to cover it every day. Maybe like once a week. We'll cover like the weeks.
Yeah, whenever anything big happens,
Who? Okay, so we've got all of our people so far.
Yes.
I struggle with names, but I know the names of the ones that I like. Who do you like in this? Who would you have stepped forward for?
who would I have stepped forward for?
Yeah.
So we talked about this
Male
earlier.
or female?
And for the male side, I mean, none of them are my type because my type is sitting to the left of me right now.
Oh my gosh! Shut up. Let's be a couple of hoes right now. Let's just be a little slutty.
But if I had to, I would have probably stepped out for. What was the name of the first one?
No, because you said you wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't.
He's exactly my type on paper.
But
And
he's not my type on paper, but he seems really fun. I think that he
he's got
gave
great banter.
he gave
great chat.
the best energy, I think, throughout the two episodes that we
Very
watched. Yes.
very funny.
And I like that about that. I think, yes, I have a type, you know.
You can't. Okay.
But also, I think what really makes things go the distance is a personality. And I think that he has the personality that I've seen that I like the most.
Okay, so you pick him, then I come out, and he steps forward for me, and I pick him as well.
Okay.
Obviously, that's a joke, baby. I pick you. But we are not in the game. Let's just say we're not in the game.
Well,
I think I would go for Jake, too. I really liked Jake a lot. I think he was cute. He was a little bit shorter. I do like a little bit
Is that
shorter.
his name, Jake?
Yeah, it's Jake, and then I liked Brad was the really tall dude. And then the one that like really surprised me, and I thought he was cute at first, but I thought he was gonna be quieter. I don't know why I thought he was gonna be quieter. shit, I forget his name. He is coupled with. See, I only got 2 names down. I remember.
Is he the one with the weird smile?
He doesn't have a weird smile. No, he's the one that came out with the shirt on. He had like the shirt that was like it was a button up, but like it was open.
Was that Hugh?
Hugo? You're talking about Hugo, but that's the PE teacher.
Did he not have a button-down shirt? I don't know. I think we're missing
Troy.
Oh, Troy.
I like Troy.
The one that his couple complained that he wasn't Jimmy enough, even though he's a professional football player.
Yeah. I think he's very athletic.
I think what she meant is that she likes buffer dudes. And, I mean, if you're a professional football player, you're not going to be buff.
Well, I like him. He's very cute, too. And he has a lot of personality, much more than I thought he was going to have. But I would go with Jake probably first. I thought he was the greatest one, and the girl that he's currently coupled with, like she didn't like him. She didn't seem like she liked him all that much. I thought her name was
Chloe for the longest time.
She's
it's
not.
Liberty.
What is it? Liberty. Yeah. So she didn't seem like she liked him all that much until Chloe came, and then they were all clutching their men. They were all clutching their men as soon as Chloe came. They didn't give a shit about them men.
No, they didn't. They were all standoffish.
They were all like, I mean, he's cute, but he's like, you know.
I don't think we have the right banter.
We just don't have the right banter.
He's kind of shy. I like a dominant man.
I'm a little bit submissive, and I want a dominant man. And he's not really doing it for me. You know, I'm proper paid off. We're just we're gonna be this.
See, this is why Love Island is much better than Love Island US. I just can't do it. I just can't do the Love Island US. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, why am I watching these Americans right now?
I don't know. Yeah, I hear Americans all the time. They're giving me a little something.
Yeah.
I'm in a. How does she say it? I'm an Essex girl. Or no.
I'm from Birmingham.
I'm from Birmingham, but everybody says my accent a little bit from Essex. So I'm like, you know, I could be an Essex girl. They've all gone to Oxford. Or I feel like I'm not getting this right. Okay,
you're not.
I need to listen to it a little bit more. But then I'm gonna come back. But I'm gonna have it down.
Well, and of the girls, I don't think we've.
I like, who is the one that has like the dark hair? She's the model. She looks like she's.
Shannon,
I think she's from Scotland. Shannon. I like Shannon. I think Shannon's gorgeous.
I think she's gorgeous as well.
I like Shannon. I don't know if I like her personality all that much.
I don't know if I like her personality either.
And I thought I was gonna like Chloe's personality a little bit more, but
the new one,
I don't like Chloe very much.
I don't know. She's giving me, gosh, what's her name? I talked about her earlier. She was in Nashville. She was the mom.
Oh, the mom in Nashville. And
well, I wouldn't even call her the mom, but the country star in Nashville.
I know who you're talking about. Everybody's gonna know who you're talking about. I don't see that.
Her eyebrows and nose are the same eyebrows and nose, and I kept on thinking about her every time I looked at. Gosh, and she's such a well-known actress. But I kept on thinking about her every time I looked at Chloe.
Yeah,
and everybody's like, surprisingly, and I'm not sure if the bullying. I think the bullying was for Chloe, but surprisingly, what I've seen so much from the girls is saying, "Ugh, she's here to take one of our men." However, what would we do if we were in her place?
Yeah.
She's hot, so, you know.
Well, she's also been
she's doing what
she
she's
also
doing.
hasn't been hanging out from what we've seen with the girls very much. And so I
Yeah.
don't know if that's because she's just not doing that. Because I know she's talking to a lot of the guys because that's what she has to do.
Yeah.
In 24 hours, she has to pick a guy. But, like...
It's also pick up... Well, the thing is, like...
we didn't see... It
is a social game. Like,
yeah.
Love Island is a social game. You want to convince the crowd that, you know, everybody watching... that you're in love with whoever you're partnered with, that you guys have chemistry, that you guys have good banter.
Good banter.
And you also want to get along with the people in the house. One, so that you can have good moments. And two, so that, guess what? If you don't have a couple, people couple up with you because you're good friends.
Yeah. I'd be in the confessional. Alastair is so fit in it.
They're always fit. In the confession, and they're like sunburnt.
But he's a little bit shy. I want him to come ask me to have a chat. He's completely my type on paper.
She did ask him to go sit on the bean bags, and he was like,
He had some like serious trauma over those beanbags. He started out. He said
that was Jake.
I can't do that. Can't do the beanbags because I break them. Last time I sat in a beanbag, I broke it. And then he like completely swerved them away from the beanbags too. And I thought he was just joking. No, he was not going to sit on them beanbags.
They also had so this was Jake and Liberty.
Yeah.
And they also had a conversation that I thought she was going to tell him that she wasn't into him. From what I thought that conversation was going to happen. And it turned completely different than that.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to stay together because we haven't seen who Chloe is going to pick yet, right? It cut off right before.
I don't know why it did that.
Yeah,
it was teasing that for 2 episodes.
I don't know. I don't know who she's going to pick, but I don't see her picking Jake. I could see her picking Jake looks-wise, but they didn't like, he seemed like he was more into Liberty than he was her. However, I don't think Jake and Liberty are super into each other. I think it's just the lack of options so far, and they've kind of clung to each other so far.
But they do seem to be vibing.
I think they're going to break apart at some point if they stay in it together.
Well, you know who were connecting? Aaron and, oh gosh, I forgot her name.
Which one is Aaron?
Aaron is the tall guy who was stoic.
There's 2 tall guys. So there's Brad who came in last, and there's the other tall guy.
There's Aaron,
so
the darker guy.
And he was paired with who first? I guess he's still paired with her, right?
No, he went with
Shannon.
Yes, and Shannon's not into him.
I think Chloe's gonna pick Aaron.
I think it's possible, but he was also really vibing with the girl who kissed him twice.
They were kissing a lot.
She really liked to kiss him.
Yeah.
And you know what? I kept on thinking while they were doing this thing, I was like, what if, because Jake was with Liberty, right?
Yeah.
So he chose Liberty, and then Liberty stepped forward for Brad.
Yeah.
And
3 of the girls stepped forward for Brad.
And then afterward, Jake was like, I get it. He's a good looking dude, and I almost wanted.
I wanted Jake to step forward for him, and then they
hugged.
hugged.
I'd be like, what a twist for Love Island that he steps. What if that happened? The guy came out and he stepped forward. What would he do, Love Island execs? What would he do?
Queer Island.
Queer Island.
The Queer's Gambit.
Yeah, I don't know. Love Island's gotten so much criticism over the fact that they're the structure of the show is very much necessitates
very hit.
Yes, hits.
I am really wanting like a Moira type character. We had
Amora or Chloe from The Circle type character.
Her freaking name always got me. It's Moira.
Moira.
No, Moira was her name.
Was it?
But she was in the last season. She was like, I loved her.
I followed her
thought
on
she was
Instagram.
so
I
funny.
think she was hilarious.
She was hilarious. She's like, I saw Curtis in the villa with Ellie. Curtis had Ellie. Meanwhile, she didn't see Curtis go anywhere near in the villa when Ellie went missing.
When she came into the villa, people were hating on her.
Oh, they did.
Yes.
All the girls were up on the roof, like yelling down at her and stuff like that. And she's like,
"Yes, they're so mean." And then they realize that she's cool AF, and
Curtis.
And she was thirsty.
Yeah. She was dripping with thirst.
She was. Oh my gosh! And the guy she got with originally, the drama. You guys need to see her season.
Yeah, we gotta stick with this one though. We gotta stick with this one.
Yeah, and she caught him saying that. No.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have to watch it.
Yeah,
it's so good. Anyways,
but I do think I am a little bit nervous to get to the controversy that has been going around on social media because I don't want this to be a toxic show. I already know it's probably
it is kind of a toxic.
It is
show,
a toxic show because it's very, very looks based. I heard that they're coming up. They're going to be doing a challenge where they have to say the person that they find least attractive, and I keep thinking like, don't do games like that.
It was
don't
like
do
kiss a
that.
person who's least attractive.
Like this one made the game here, like the game never make any fucking sense, but like this one made more sense, and it was less mean. It was just like, whose sex story do you match with which guy or which girl, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like saying that you found a guy attractive or not and stuff like that. But you know what? These people keep like signing up for this show, but like I understand that this show must be like a huge. Well, you get out and you read all of this stuff that has been being said about you over the past however long, and they're talking about your looks and stuff like that, and I totally understand. And
this show can be a career maker, and it can be like
a self-esteem killer. Like
a self-esteem killer,
died over this, killed themselves over this, and
And they do like you.
Yeah.
The thing is like if the executives decided to make that a challenge, I think guess what? F the executives
Yeah.
for making that a challenge. Like they've had really good challenges in the past. You remember that challenge where they had to like, they had like a Coke, a milkshake, and like
I do remember
burger
like a
and fries
yeah,
that they
and
had
stuff like
to
that. It's
transport
so
by
weird.
mouth. That was a disgusting but very
But
entertaining challenge.
they weren't like, I find Curtis to be the ugliest one in this house in the villa.
No, and I like that they, this show, we're watching hot people,
We are
be
totally,
drama.
we are totally like
It's such a
placating all
narcissistic
of
show.
this, and like we're playing into this by even
Yes.
covering it,
But I do
So
enjoy it.
I do enjoy trash TV. I do enjoy trash TV, and I'm going to continue watching it. But like, yeah, let's all be a little bit it's kind of where I want to go. I never want to be on
A
here.
little bit conjuring.
Condor. I never want to be on here, especially on our show while we're covering this, and call anybody ugly or anything like that.
No. I mean, they're all obviously gorgeous. Every single person who is on this show is obviously gorgeous. I mean, that's kind of like part of your credentials, or I would say gorgeous based on whatever the norm of what being.
I don't. Yeah, I just don't even want to
you know?
go into that. I don't want to go into
So,
we can say like people are cute and stuff like that. We're acknowledging that they're all got on the show because they're freaking gorgeous anyway. But I don't want to go into specific people's like lack of looks or anything, or any of our sort of preferences or anything like that. But yes, we're going to be covering this probably like once a week. The episode.
We're going to be covering it whenever we're like, oh my gosh, we have to talk about it.
If we're out of content, we'll do it. But yeah, so we're going to wrap up here. Thank you guys so much for checking into Coffee and Tequila today.
Yeah.
Catch us tomorrow. Today is,
what
day is today? Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday the 14th. And then tomorrow we'll be talking about Loki.
It is the 14th. Oh my gosh. So today is Britney's hearing, and we're going to be covering that tomorrow. So far,
we'll
the
be covering
kind of
that
update is that she has been looking at this guy and like trying to retain this one like lawyer, and he's going to be appearing in court along with her, and they're going to petition the judge to allow him to be her lawyer now because Sam Ingham has dropped out, and so we're fingers crossed that she's going to get to choose this lawyer. She's going to get to have this lawyer of her choosing. Everybody put the good vibes out there.
So we're going to be talking about that, and then we're going to like quickly cover episodes 5 and 6, just a conversation about Loki, and then I'm actually going to have an actual Loki review for Alastair Reviews It. Probably not Friday, maybe Monday.
It'll be don't say days because you ain't gonna make it.
I know. I kind of jinxed myself. No, but the Friday one for Black Widow, I think that's definite. Maybe we should watch it a third time. Yeah.
Maybe. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.
Goodbye.
Off.
Don't make that a thing.
Are you talking shit to me? No, I'm proper paid off at you now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen to a lot more of it, and I'm gonna pick one up. I'll pick an accident.
I want to look up to see where that thing comes from.